Into your office and prepare for the day. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've been a doctor, a police officer, and a construction worker, but nothing feels right. Oh, okay. Stop whining and just pick something already. Sounds like you're searching for where you truly belong. What do you think is driving you to change careers? Hmm. Uh-huh. Maybe I'm running from something instead of toward it. That's pathetic. Just try to commit to something for once. That's a Dakota answer if I ever heard one. What would it look like to stop running and face it? That kind of self-awareness is actually really valuable. I know what I've been told in therapy, and we're not going to pick that one. So let's do this one. Every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. Okay. Does this pattern appear in other areas of your life too? Let's identify one specific moment when that doubt starts creeping in. Maybe you doubt yourself because you know you're actually failing. Kind of mean. Let's do this. When someone compliments my work, I assume they're just being nice. Who the fuck assumes that? What? Thanks for the resub, Dakota. 10 months, you're insane. The patient? Who's talking? What evidence do you have that they're not being genuine? Your accomplishments are your accomplishments are real even if you can't see them yet. Maybe they're just being nice because your work is mediocre. Fuck it. I'm doing it. I can't believe you just said that to me. That's because I'm a shitty therapist. What's new? Truth hurts, but someone need to say it. I crossed the line and I sincerely apologize for that. Let's focus on what triggered such a strong reaction. Yeah, I ain't apologizing for shit. You're deflecting instead of taking responsibility for your words. Ooh, the patient has turned it around on the therapist. I'm not sure this is working out between us. What you need from therapy? Move forward. Fine. Leave then if you can't handle real help. We can find another therapist if you prefer. I mean, thanks anyways. I'll figure something out. Sounds fantastic. Bye. I don't think he likes me much. You can end the day by going back to the elevator and you're done for today. Get the fuck out my way, sir. I can't get out of the workplace fast enough. Get the fuck out my way. Not satisfied or offended, but treated. I've been successful. um, hmm. Let's start with anger management. This one here. I'm gonna cut that one off. And this one. Start day.
Hmm.
I keep losing my temper at work and it's getting me in trouble. Probably because you work with a bunch of idiots. Most of us do. It's fine. Anger reactions at work. Let's work on some practical techniques you can use when you feel angry. Sounds like someone needs a nap for their next tantrum at the office. I guess it's usually when people don't listen to my ideas. Oh, I feel personally attacked by this fucking game real quick. So you get mad when people have their own opinions. Next time it happens, step away from the situation for 5 minutes. Yeah, and then get real angry. That's a very common trigger. We can definitely work on that. Sure. I'm not sure I can actually control it in the moment. Try counting to 10 and taking deep breaths when you feel it building. It takes practice, but you absolutely can learn to manage these feelings. Right, because giving up before trying is such a winning strategy. That's the level of snark my therapists have to talk to me with because... Boss said that if I lose control one more time, I'm fired. We should develop a specific plan, specific action plan to prevent that from happening. Let's explore what losing your job would mean to you emotionally. Let's not. Well, have you considered just being less annoying to your boss? Always. But I have a pretty vexing personality. What kind of action plan are you thinking about? Do you write angry emails too, or just yell at everyone? Start keeping a log when you get angry and what happened. You're making real progress by recognizing you need to change something. Are you seriously going to keep mocking me like this? Well, I mean, it's fair because I get snippy in messages, not necessarily when I talk to people. I'm different confrontations. Let's talk about your coping strategies instead of dwelling on this. Oh, wow. Getting angry in an anger management session. That's rich. That would get me punched. I hear your frustration. Let me refocus and help you properly. How about let's not? What? I don't think this is working at all. I'm not sure you really understand what I'm going through. I hope so. Thanks for your time today. Bye. That was so fucking professional. Let's go. This is definitely a personal attack on me. I can't stand myself when I make even the smallest mistake. Oh, yeah. This is straight up coming for me. It sounds like you're being really hard on yourself right now. Stop whining about every little thing you mess up. Where do you think the need for protection comes from? Well, my friends would either say 1 or 3. Let's go 3. I'm not really sure. Maybe my parents expected a lot from me. Let's do that one. I guess I don't know how to be okay with failing. you kind of just have to suck it up and be okay with it. Being ridiculous about this whole thing. What would happen if you allowed yourself one small imperfection today? Making mistakes is part of being human, not a character flaw. It's always a character flaw. What are you fucking talking about? Okay, I spend hours redoing work that's already good enough. Wasting time like that shows that you have no self-control. Let's set a time limit for revisions on your next project. Or if you're like me, you just abandon the project because you're like, it's never going to be good enough. Thank God. That sounds terrifying, but maybe I could try. Your courage to try something new is really admirable. You'll probably fail at it like everything else. Start small and notice how it feels to let go. Sure. I feel hopeful that I can actually change this pattern. This has been really helpful. I feel later somehow. Try not to mess it up before our next session. Practice your time limits and we'll discuss next week. Keep being kind to yourself. You're making... Yeah. I will. Thank you for your help today. I'm a calm authority. Who the fuck would have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun. I feel so alone all the time, like nobody really cares about me. This game is just a constant personal attack on me. It's fine. When did you first start noticing these feelings? Willingness? It's really difficult. Sure. Maybe I'm just overreacting to everything. That's what I constantly say. Stop whining and do something about it instead of complaining. What small step could you take this week to connect with someone? Your feelings are valid. We can explore this together. Sure, let's do that. Thank you. It really helps to hear that I'm not crazy. God, I don't like this. This is very much like talking to myself all of a sudden. This is gonna display why I think I'm fucking annoying to myself. I've tried reaching out, but everyone already has their own friend groups. Do you think fear of rejection might be holding you back? Always. Why does this game need to come for me this hard? Of course they do. You probably seem desperate. That's my response to myself. What if you focused on one person and suggested coffee or lunch? Sure. Maybe. I worry a lot about people saying no. It's completely normal to fear rejection when you're feeling vulnerable. Well, that fear is just making you more pathetic and isolated. Yep. Absolutely agree. What would happen if someone did say no to your invitation? We'll go with this one because the other ones just send me down self-destruction path. Thank you for understanding. It means a lot to feel heard. Stop attacking me. I don't like this. I think I could handle rejection better than I thought I could. Just don't come crying back when nobody wants to hang out. They're definitely talking to the mean voices in my head for some of these responses. Practice asking people out for coffee until it feels more natural. You've made real progress today. Keep building on this momentum. Yeah, I know it's practical advice. It's the shit my therapist tells me to do all the time. I just want to run these people over. I can't escape fast enough. Wait, that was all of them for the day, yeah? Yeah, 3 patients. I'm done. Yee. Howdy. Two patients satisfied. Ooh, I gained 24 karma. Does that karma reap me shit in this life? Cause like, Pixel Land doesn't get me much. Setting my schedule for the day. You know what? Let's start with overthinking. Do the insomnia. Because the overthinking's the bigger call out for me. Let me just open my door. What's up, overthinker? I'm gonna say here. Thanks. If I don't want to wait for them to sit down, I can't stop overthinking everything. It's driving me crazy. What do you notice happens in your mind right before the overthinking starts? Sounds like you're having a mental marathon with yourself as the competitor. Wow. Don't need to call me out like that. Let's start by identifying one specific thought pattern you can interrupt today. One. Yes, it usually starts when I'm alone with nothing to distract me, and everybody wonders why I wear so many hats. God, this game's gonna out all my dirty secrets. That awareness is actually a powerful first step towards making real changes. No, it's not. So basically, you overthink because you have too much free time available. I don't have enough fucking time available for the shit I fucking do already, and I still overthink. So it's stretching yourself thin enough's not the answer. When you notice you're alone and spiral, immediately call a friend instead. No. Reaching out, that's not a thing here. I'm not sure I can actually stop myself once it starts happening. Try setting a timer for 5 minutes, letting yourself overthink intentionally. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll work through this together step by step. Maybe you just enjoy the mental gymnastics more than you'd like to. Wow, that's mean. But honestly, like, you have to enjoy the insanity at times to keep doing it. Every small decision becomes this huge thing I analyze for hours afterward. Where do you think this need to analyze everything so deeply comes from? Hours on small decisions. You must have the cleanest closet down. Pick one decision this week and commit to spending only 10 minutes on it. Maybe it comes from it's always from your childhood. Always. Hi, Star. I'm just being my best therapist. Hi, Froggy. How are you? How's it be? You know, just feeling real attacked by this game. It's so not fun. Criticized every choice I made. Wow. So you're basically just replaying your parents' criticism on an endless loop. Look, we don't need to call me out like this. You're welcome, Froggy. Thank you for stopping in. Don't forget to redeem your daily tickets. That must have been really hard, learning to doubt yourself. So yeah, I understand that Root helps us see. Thank you for redeeming your daily tickets. So you're basically just replaying your parents' criticism on this loop. That must have been really hard. Learning to doubt yourself so young. Understanding that Root helps us see why your mind developed this protective pattern. Is that a protective pattern? Is it? This pattern started for me. It really helps. No, it doesn't. No, the fuck it doesn't. I need rest now. Do you? How are you feeling this morning? Because I was falling asleep on my way to work and damn, Star, That's not safe. I'm starting to see this might be something I can actually work on. You've made real progress today in understanding yourself. Well done, truly. Do you know when therapists say that shit to me? Do you want to know what my reaction is? The moment I walk out of the office, I roll my fucking eyes so hard. I'm just like, whatever. You're so full of shit. Keep building on this awareness and practice the techniques we discussed together. Don't overthink this breakthrough too much or you'll ruin the whole. That's me always overthinking. Me never not overthinking. I appreciate your help today. I'll keep working on these new techniques. I love how it says clinical perfectionist, and it's like, yeah, I've only been in and out of therapy for over a decade. I think I would know what I'm doing here. Wow. Just push me into the room, why don't you? Let me just take my seat. Rude. Oh, you can't sleep. Okay. Cool. I haven't slept properly in weeks. It's ruining my life. I feel that. Let's explore why this is happening. I guess there are a few things that might be keeping me up. Let's start tracking your sleep patterns. No, that's not actually how this fucking works. I'm here to support you through this difficult time. That's pathetic. You should be able to handle basic sleep problems. You know, I would love to be able to. I lie awake for hours thinking about work and money problems. Let's create a bedtime routine that helps calm your racing thoughts. I've tried. If someone has a magical bedtime routine, I would love so, because good fucking God. Sounds like anxiety is preventing you. You think. You fucking think. Maybe you'd sleep better if you weren't so weak-minded. My demons appear in the game. Yes, my mind races constantly and I can't shut it off. Racing thoughts are common and we can work on it calmly, on calming techniques together. Have you considered that deeper worries might be fueling this anxiety? You enjoy making yourself miserable with all these pointless work. I mean, I do. I really fucking do. I think my job stress is definitely a bigger factor than I realize. This has been really helpful. I feel like I have direction now. You've made real progress today, and I'm here whenever you need support. Amanda! Thank you for your resub. 12 months. You're insane. I love you, though. Thanks for stopping in. This has been really helpful. I feel like I have a direct now. You've made real progress today. I'm here whenever you need support. Don't waste my time if you're not going to follow through. Keep that sleep journal and we'll reveal it next time. 1 or 3 is the appropriate answer. We'll go 1. Fuck it. Healer of Souls. I could never play this game because I didn't realize everyone to my Look, Amanda, I'm struggling with I'm being called out, and the negative voices in my head are definitely always an answer on here, and I want to click it so bad sometimes, but I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to do this. That's mean. Being mean is not the point of therapy. This is just the demo, by the way. The full game doesn't come out until the 10th of December. We're playing the demo to help promo the game. However, I do actually have the full game key that we will be playing and just doing full-on shenanigans at its release. Amanda, you know me. I love to fight men. Amanda would just be the person I call being like, look, you got to find the defense lawyer. I'm about to catch a case. I'm gonna need you to do me a solid. Find me a lawyer. I feel so empty inside, like nothing matters anymore. Let's start with one small thing that you can do today to feel better. Yeah, what would that be? Sounds like someone needs a participation trophy for getting. You know what? I would fucking love a participation trophy for getting out of bed. I know I was born in the right time. I love to leave and shut the fuck up. Right? It's my favorite hobby. Get out of pocket with me. I will put you in your place. I don't give a fuck. When did you first notice yourself feeling this way? This is where we start. It's always a question first. I'm not sure. Maybe a few months ago. Can you identify what changed in your life around that time? It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll work through this together. A few months to figure out you're sad. That's some processing. I lost my job and my relationship ended around the same time. Wow, two birds with one stone. At least you're efficient. These are like my favorite fucking answers. It's all the mean shit that the voices say inside my head all the time. It's a good one. They all make me chuckle because I'm like, damn, this is all the snarky shit. Those are major losses. Have you been... That's all the snarky shit I say to myself, but like, those are major losses. How have you been coping with them? That's what I say to my friends. The difference in how I treat myself to the way I treat my friends is so vastly polarizing. Honestly, I've been isolating myself and sleeping too much. Sleeping all day, living the dream, I guess. I mean, for real, I feel like we've been doing so much. Then yesterday, Star, you've legitimately been running around nonstop. I legit have been tired of watching you do all the things. But then I also sit here and go, soon that gets to be me. I get to join the madness. And I'm like, hee. No more FOMO for me. You know, I don't have to suffer the FOMO no more. Honestly, I've been isolating myself. Yeah. Have you considered that withdrawing might be making things... Ooh. That's how my therapist called me out. That was mean. I don't like it. Star, I hope you realize that I will definitely drink with you, but I might make you regret that. Because as Amanda likes to say, I'm one of God's favorites. I don't experience hangovers and I can drink like a fish. It's a good time. Never thought about it that way before. Is that really me being God's favorite, or is that really just me being a child of Lilith? Amanda, like, if you think about it, I think that just makes me a child of Lilith, which is totally fine. I'm here for it. No, Star, but we have a plan. We are leaving here. That does not matter. We are leaving here. We are not staying here whatsoever. I don't drink anymore, Amanda, either. However, I feel like every once in a while getting together with my FGC, I'm gonna let loose. But outside of that, like, I really don't want to anymore. It doesn't, I'd rather just smoke. Star, you know what we're doing here? That's what we're gonna do there. Until we can find a place, get whatever figured out. Lubu can do the job thing, and whatnot, and everything, because we're done here. There's nothing good here for us. There's nothing left for us. It's scorched earth here. Like, we're done. So, no. I actually was cooking earlier today, so I'm getting familiar with how it feels to be in a smaller, cramped area, doing the things. So, no, that's the plan. There's no reason for us to stay here. None. I got called an alcoholic in a space I couldn't defend myself in. Now I'm like, bet, watch me never drink again out of spite. Bonus. Now my body is fucking insane. Yeah, Amanda, spite really makes you gorgeous beyond belief. I already thought you were an intimidatingly beautiful person, but damn, spite looks good on you. It's like that Diana revenge dress situation all over again, except for it's Amanda Please being like, look at me. I love it. I love it so much. Do that. Why not? I should just be evil. I should be an evil therapist. Wait, was that my... Is that my... Get the fuck out of my way. God, I want to walk through people in here and I hate that I can't. I think that was the third appointment. They should be here otherwise. You stop it. It's the glow it gives. Or it could be either way. Amanda, it is not the spray tan and spite looks good on you. You look fantastic always. Come on now. You remind me that I can survive the worst of things because I forget that. And you're like, nah, dude, like you've been here, you've done that. You don't have to do this shit. Just keep. I forget those things. I'm gonna tell you how fucking stunning you are till you fucking finally believe me. You know, it's fine. You and I are of the same cloth. It's fine. Ooh, I get 4 today. Okay. So this is close enough, but not too much. Existential crisis has to go here. We're going to do that one for the last one of the day. You know what? We're going to do these to the biggest call out of me for the day because this is so much fun. Also, my medication makes me get drunk slower, so I can drink like 10 drinks and feel the, oh my god, that sucks, but also, good information for me to file away. Let me get on some of that. Get drunk like a motherfucker and still not experience a fucking hangover. That actually might be the only way that I experience one. I can't keep up with my moods anymore. They're all over the place. Who are you, me, sir? Start by tracking your moods and patterns so we find out what triggers them. Sounds like you're having a bit... you're being a bit dramatic about normal mood swings. Tell me more. I love being dramatic, though. I'm a Leo. It's hard to explain because it feels so random and unpredictable. Pokemon on the loose. A Goldeen, I don't know what that is. That's one I don't know. I haven't come across it in Pokemon Go. Random feelings sound convenient when you don't want to take responsibility. Wow. Not the responsibility. Let's identify one pattern from this past week to begin with. That unpredictability must feel overwhelming, but we can work through it together. Can we? Or am I only going to show up to therapy like 2 more times and then fucking just say, I'm good, peace the fuck out. I had a former therapist make a joke that I was a therapist unaliver, more so because I just kept firing, like, we don't vibe, I'm getting rid of you, like, I don't care. But I was doing that before I was even like 18. Like, I was telling my parents, nah, I don't like this person, I ain't going back. You can try and make me, but I'm not gonna tell them shit. And I very much did that. During manic episodes, I can't sleep and make terrible impulsive financial decisions. Oh, what are we buying? What's your impulse buy? I need to know. They last. Wow. You consider removing credit cards from your wallet during manic phases. Only talkative, sleep less for several days beforehand. No one wanted Goldeen. Get wrecked. You're not the Pokemon anyone wants. Sorry. Probably not the greatest thing to be mean to a Pokemon while I'm playing therapist and I'm supposed a healer of souls, you know. Just not Pokemon ones. So you suck too much. That doesn't sound like a crisis, but doesn't increased talkativeness correlate with any specific stressors, seasonal changes? Recognizing those early signs is crucial for managing episodes before they escalate. That's that. It helps to know these signs actually mean something I can monitor. Yeah, like when it snows, like it did yesterday, the stupid amount of snow we got here, it generally increases my chance for SI. I know my patterns. Do you know yours? Monitor those seasonal patterns closely and we'll adjust your management plan accordingly. Just don't let a little hope make you forget reality next week. You've made real progress today, recognizing your patterns and seasonal triggers together. Sure. Thank you. I really need to hear that encouragement today from you. Can I just say, like, I know it's a therapist's job to encourage me as a patient and to keep, like, doing the, you're doing great and everything. I fucking hate it. It's like the thing that makes me never want to fucking speak to a therapist again, because to me, it feels so fucking fake as shit. And I'm just like, nah, don't be doing that. My mood swings are completely out of control and ruining my life. Fantastic. Not really sure what causes them, to be honest. I don't know if writing things down will actually help me. You could always just keep guessing what's wrong instead. I mean, that's Sometimes I'm fine, then suddenly I feel rage or deep sadness. How long have these episodes typically last? It sounds like you're a drama queen. I've sometimes just minutes, other times they last for several hours. Must be exhausting for everyone around you. The variability is actually helpful. The variability is actually helpful information for us to explore. Do you know any? Ooh. Yes. A little tension in my chest. Conversation. Now, full. Remember to track those physical sensations we discussed. That top is hideous. And why would you wear a fucking brown tie? Never mind. Hi, can you get the fuck in here? I'm gonna sit in my seat. It's realized, am I supposed to close the door? That's typical. You know, therapists close doors. I'm not in here because why would I? Can't go to parties anymore. Everyone stares and judges me constantly. Oh, this is a social anxiety. We're gonna get called out massively here. I can't do. Yeah, I don't do. Star's gonna watch me being like fucking scared little rat in a fucking corner at a local. There's so many people. I'm freaking the fuck out. Okay, anyways, what evidence do you have that people are actually judging you? Their looks, the way that they stop talking when you approach them, the seriously, sounds like you're quite the celebrity then. No, I'm just the freak that walked in the room. Let's practice one small social interaction you could try this week. How about let's not? Yes, I don't have proof, but it feels so real. Your feelings are valid even when our minds play tricks on us. Shh, don't say that. So you're admitting that you just like to make it all up in your head. Yes, yes, yes. I'm crazy. Keep a journal tracking when people actually respond negatively versus positive. Ew. No, I would not. This is where like my therapist for real hates me because I'm just like not doing it. Feels dumb, won't do. I don't know if I can. What if I mess up? Maybe just stay home forever then. That'll solve everything perfectly. Small steps are okay. We'll work through this together at your pace. Start with just smiling at one person. Nothing more. No. Do you know that smiling at people invites them to fucking talk to you? I don't want to talk to fucking people. Like, watch me lose my shit in the store on my husband because, like, he'll smile at people and then they start talking to him, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Eyes down. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here with the least amount of social interaction. Last week, I had a panic attack just ordering coffee. I mean, you at least were ordering coffee. I just make my husband make me coffee here so I don't have to deal with people. Thoughts are going through your mind right before the panic started over coffee. That barista doesn't even remember you 5 seconds later. That's so fucking true. Baristas start to know you after you show up, like, you know, 3 or 4 times, and then they're like, ah, especially if you order the same thing. Next time, try focusing your breathing before you order anything. Yeah. I thought everyone was watching me fail and laughing inside their heads. Newsflash, nobody cares about your coffee order that much, seriously. That's very fucking true, though. That's very true. Nobody does actually fucking care that much. Were other customers actually looking at you or focused on themselves? They're always focused on themselves. Nobody in today's society cares about the people around them. Those thoughts aren't facts. They're anxious predictions your mind creates. Guess we're going with that one. That makes sense. I never thought about it that way. That's why therapists exist, to make you think about things from a different perspective, and then your brain gets less broken. Unless you're me, who rationally knows what the therapist is going to say, but you let irrational you constantly run the show. Sup, edits? Aren't you supposed to be streaming? Don't you have co-working to do? I'm just playing therapist at the moment. I might have been harassing edits in his stream before I went live. It was a good time. I like being a menace. You know, I saw about how my parents just straight up abandoned me. And, you know, were just cruel. Treated me like a POW, you know. Oh, and I can't even do a shout out properly. I'm too into playing therapist to, like, be a streamer properly at the moment. My bad. Sorry, edits. Just verifying something real quick. Edits, you should probably go back to your stream. Thanks. Not me going over to his stream to see what was happening over there, just to be a smart ass. It's fine. Dude, what? Wait. You're supposed to be editing. I'm not. I'm playing therapist. I have to edit after this, though. This is the now activity. Really? Because what I saw over there was like nothing moving on the screen and you being preoccupado over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Edits, don't make me put you on this little couch. See this one? I'll put you right there and play therapist all day. Quick, run before they run me over. Log into me. Tell me what to do. What the heck? What do you mean, what the heck? I'm just spitting facts. What's up, Chewy? Thanks for looking. Like, nothing I do matters, and life has no real purpose. I mean, life is what you make it. I decided to make myself useful, so I have purpose always. Anyways, I'm just an asshole. It's fine. It's always a question is the first thing to do. Look, edits, I got some real big opinions on things. Most people don't like my opinions. I am the queen of unpopular opinions, but I just spit facts. It's fine. Maybe it started when I realized my routine felt completely empty. My life feels mostly completely empty at all times. So, I mean, sounds like you needed a hobby more than a therapist. I mean, that's true. You could be a hobby collector like me. Then you'll never be bored. You'll be stretched so thin. You cause yourself more anxiety. I like your opinion. Thanks, edits. You know what? You know what opinion normally gets people's pants in a bunch? Edits that I love to drop in the FGC community. Johnny Cage sucks. Just saying. Anyways, that's my opinion. It's funny. I knew how unpopular that opinion was with a particular friend of mine before I said it in front of my bestie to this particular person just to get a rise out of them. It's fun. Love it. Not sure where to begin with something like that. Da, 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 da. Look, I love that, and I also love to say that the Green Bay Packers suck ass completely. Ads start in 1 minute. If you are not subscribed, you're going to get ads, but I much appreciate it. Ad revenue helps afford my family their lifestyle, and also it will help us get housing when we get to NorCal. I'm so excited. Anyways, why am I even going through the motions? Because unaliving yourself is not an option. I'm so stoked. It's torment NorCal with my chaos. I guess I've been living on autopilot without really thinking about values. That's not great. Autopilot, just like everyone else these days. Fucking for real. I feel like I have a direction now, even if small. Sure. That all of them? 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, wouldn't that mean that... Yeah. I feel confused. I'm confuzzled. Tis fine. Tis fine. Time in games is just a fake construct. It's fine. Confuzzled. Look at me satisfying all the patients. There's this weird random locker. Look at all the things you can get. A therapy dog, a therapy horse, a therapy cat, secretary, assistant therapist, a secret employee, hangout lobby, medical room, assistant. Ooh. Ooh, you have to pay bills, gross. I like this. This is a fun game. All right. Where do we want to start? We're going to start here. And we'll do this one. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to end on perfectionism. Because why not? Oh no. He's in ads. Oh no. Edits is in ads. Oh no. Sir, your kicks are almost like my son's, except for his are red.
Invite Lenore.
May!
Cool.
How are you?
Ever live chat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Yo,
did just
what
now.
the fuck?
Somebody clip that.
Who said
Thanks
that?
for lurking. I appreciate you.
Going on the clock app, don't worry.
44.
Let's see. I can't keep up with my moods anymore. They're all over the place. Sounds like a fucking you problem. It's hard to explain. Sup? Cool. I'm streaming playing therapist at the moment. It's hard. Yeah, their thing is it's hard to explain because it feels so random and unpredictable. So now I have to pick whichever response isn't the dickhead response that I want to keep picking because that's what the voices in my head giggle at. I don't know, I kind of like being called the healer of souls even though I find that fucking comical. Hi, Fist! Welcome to me as a therapist! I don't know, Edits, are you back? Or have you just entered a new circle of hell? Purgatory is fun with me, isn't it, Edits?
Oh! You brought the problem here.
Oh my god, that's what this therapist's office should be called. Purgatory!
You motherfucker!
It is Purgatory with
I knew I
Widget. I love
should've
this.
trusted
It's
you,
fantastic.
you son of a gun.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Don't get in my
Don't
head.
do this.
Oh
Edits,
my
what do you
God,
mean don't
Widget.
do this? You don't want to be
Widget,
stuck in
you
purgatory with me
mother-
and all my friends? I do believe I was also calling myself a child of Lilith earlier, so like... I must be speaking the truth then? How's work going so far? Like Widget, I'm gonna keep my comment to myself and fuck off. Don't you dare, Fist. You better speak your fucking piece, Chicago boy. Anyways, for a man who has no right to constantly be, you know, playing songs with my shit in it, you know. I have no rights. Excuse me? Hold, please. Since he wants to challenge me on this, he's been let loose too long. It's fine. He goes back in the dungeon. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this. You know what? I forgot. Should probably do this one too. Oh. Everybody's getting thrown in the dungeon. Y'all want to come in here being sassy. Punishment has been handed out. You're welcome. Welcome to my home away from home. We got a water fountain in the corner. No one's pissed you off being rude today, Levi? Not yet. Yet being the key word. Fair. During manic episodes, I can't sleep and make terrible, impulsive financial decisions. Shopping sprees sound fun. Maybe you should enjoy them while they last, Levi. Let me take the dickhead response the game gives me and say that to you. Oh, then you're definitely kissing fucking money goodbye. Most of the rats. Not you creating a whole lore for the dungeon, Fist. What the fuck? Is this how you've been spending your time? You have rat friends that you're naming? Damn. Also, how dare you insinuate that I would ever allow rats to fucking live in my fucking dwelling? Thanks. I like the movie Ratatouille, but not that much. I get really tired when I sleep. Right? Like, I'm all for the movie, and I'll watch that a million times over, but I don't want to be up close and personal with them for friends. I've been in this dungeon for years. There's more than lore. I mean, you're not wrong, Fist. You have been in there for almost 3 years. Feel more hopeful now that we have some direction to work with. I don't. I feel like we should just end things now. Yeah, I would definitely agree with the one you learn you've got time off. It makes you happy. So yeah, edits, you can get the east corner top bunk. You can't have the west side because Bruce, for some odd reason, gets territorial when people he doesn't know come in. Good God, the lore is expanding. We're gonna have a fucking miniature novel written by Fist about his time in the fucking dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
All this on my first day is crazy. Oh, I mean, things I could add to this stream that could make things a million times worse. Widget's Dungeon Time. Written by Fist of Fury. Chapter 1. Good God. See, at least you like being in purgatory with me. These other people are all like, this sucks. We want out. Widget makes it horrid here. Look, purgatory is where all the fun is. I don't know why I was sent here, but I knew I gotta make the best of it. You don't know why you were sent there, Fist? I think it's as simple as looking in a mirror. Probably the same way that I tilt my head and give you a look every time you play a specific song. It's probably those actions that wind you up in a dungeon. Not to hell fast enough. Worry about everything. The rats have already accepted me as one of their own. Wait, why am I here? Some southern man named Bruce is there. So way too can't have fun with that. Okay, bye. That's fine. Hi, Sammy. Yes, I am being a therapist. Right now, I'm known as a healer of souls. Maybe, though, I should just, turn evil, since apparently my best friend is throwing me under the bus acting like I'm evil. But this therapist simulator says I'm a healer of souls, and he's wrong. Also, everyone, go commission Sammy. Sammy makes some bomb diggity emotes, like Please. Right? This is being mean to me, Sammy. The owner of the dungeon says I can earn my freedom, but doesn't tell me how. Sir, I gave you the actual command to get out. It's the fact that you don't listen when I talk. It's almost like you and Lubu have that same problem. I say something and you all act like I'm pulling your leg or something when I'm not. I'm being honest. Anyways, I worry about everything, work deadlines, money, my health, everything. Maybe you should worry about getting thicker curtains instead. Let's create a worry time earlier in the day. These worries sound overwhelming, especially when you need rest. Nah, fuck that. Rest for the week. My mind races the moment I lie down at night. Ooh, this game loves to call me out for this shit. Have you noticed if certain situations make racing thoughts worse? Yes. Yes. For some reason, the owner compares me to her executioner. I don't see similarities. Sir, pay the fuck attention then, okay? Because I'm only gonna do this once. You're welcome. Jesus. Anyways, my mind races the moment I lay down. Have you noticed certain situations make your recent thoughts worse? Sounds like your brain is running a marathon without you. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique before bed. How about now? How about nah? It's the homemade. Oh, yeah. Fist. I gave you how to get out. You can replicate that. That's not my problem. I said, here, see, and then put you right back, and you can do whatever. Also, you need to tell Edits about my donuts. He didn't know that I did baking things and was very jealous. The owner teased me with freedom to. Good God, it's never ending with this man. It's worse after stressful days at work, definitely. So specific. Maybe you should just quit your job then. I wish. We're not going to keep asking questions because eventually your client will get super pissed off at you. I'm willing to work on this step by step. Are you, sir? Because you look like a quitter. Anyways, start tonight. Notice what changes for our next session. Try not to overthink. That's your specialty. Yeah, because let's fucking rub that in his face. Yeah. That are made from the owner. Yeah, just think Fist will be able to get fresh donuts whenever the fuck he wants. Soon enough. Be like, yo, bestie. I'm gonna need that stuff repaid to me. Yeah, I got you. I can't handle being around people. Oh my God, this is so me. I just freeze up completely. I don't freeze up completely. I just shut the fuck down and don't want to talk to people. Sounds really difficult. Sadly, Bruce has them hidden somewhere. He told me not to touch them, otherwise he will touch what he calls my prison pocket. I still don't know what that means. Not this. Oh God, I can't. I fucking cannot. This lore is getting too fucking much, but I'm here for it. It's fine. Sounds really difficult. I'm here to help you work through it. We're just gonna go that one. How dare. Going, I've seen enough. You abandoned your stream this long. You can stick around. Chapter 3, what's a prison pocket? I don't know. I just feel like everyone is staring at me. Don't I, brah, me? Take that shit elsewhere. Oh, and Edits, just so you can hear it. It's Estrella. That's my name, Estrella. Since you were so worried that you'd butcher it, let me just do that. I just feel like everyone is staring at me. That's pathetic. You need to toughen up. Yeah, get some thicker skin. Let's identify one concrete step you could take this week. How about let's not? Your feelings are valid and we can explore them at your pace. How about let's fucking not? I really thought about it that way before. Stop whining. Just face your fears already. Right? Suck it up. That's one small. My curious nature has come into light. I must know what this pocket that Bruce speaks of is. The rats have no idea. Fast, I don't think you really want to know. I guess I never really thought about it that way before. Stop whining. Just face your fears already. What's one small social situation we could work together? Take your time. No pressure to have all the answers today. No, absolutely. Figure it out all right now. At parties, I stand in the corner avoiding eye contact with everyone. At parties, I do that on daily. I don't even have to be at a party. Come to my house and watch me avoid eye contact and like any socializing. It's fun. Edit looks at me with fear when I ask him. I feel like he's getting distant for some reason. Yeah, he's completely and utterly scared at the circus. We've terrified him. Look, I don't make eye contact because then they won't talk to me. If you don't give them an opening, they typically do not take it unless they know you, and then they're just going to do whatever the fuck they want anyways. Yes, if I don't look at them, they can't judge me. Oh, it's... oh, look. Edits. It's not that hard to know you. You're kind of obvious. It's a real easy read. You know, like those learning to read books, you're one of those. Chapter 4, The Great Escape. Yeah, dude, you're not a Stephen King novel. That's me. You're one of those learning to read books. What? How you dead? I don't understand how you could be so dead off of such basic observations. I can't submit anything unless it's absolutely perfect and it's destroying me. Where do you think this need for perfection originally came from? Not sure. Maybe my parents always expected the best from me. Yep. Are you, though, based on that typing? Are you? Why do you not read out edits? That's hilarious. Oh, did you not think I wasn't going to go close the tab I had you on? Oh, no. No. That's the... You might as well keep begging and continue to beg. Not going to stop. Sure. That's sure. I think I'm incompetent. Yeah. Staying stuck is worse than risking imperfection, right? Because staying stuck was working well for you. Look, I like being stuck. Fuck off. That's real insight. What feels most scary about risking imperfection? Judgment, rejection, abandonment, all those things. So what would a healthy standard look like instead of perfection? Fuck if I know. There's healthy standards. When? Where? I'm so not believing that. What actually makes sense and feels doable for once. What's that? What the fuck is that? Good enough. I don't understand that concept. Let me out. Let me out. Done with work for the day. Done by noon, bitches. Yes. Not me incessantly clicking, pissing the game off. It's good time. Meow. We too. Overthinking. We're gonna play this one last day, and then we're gonna raid out. Which we do this so I can start finding some place to go. Oh, I need to open the door. Otherwise, we're walking right into a fucking door, which would be wood. No wood. Can you hurry up and sit down? Thank you. Okay, cool. I feel empty inside, like nothing matters anymore. Same. Question first. I guess I can't improve past what do I eat for? I don't know, dude. What do you got? You forgot to eat breakfast. What is breakfast? Breakfast does not exist here. Also, I have pretzels. This is my editing snack of choice lately. I have garlic, Parmesan garlic pretzels. Edits. I like honey mustard pretzels. I like pretzels. Pretzels are like my go-to favorite snack. Ooh, peanut butter ones. The ones that are filled with peanut butter. Love those. My son's a fiend for those. He also likes the dill pickle pretzels. Those are a fave. I like the Cool Ranch ones. No, not together, but yeah, peanut butter filled ones and then honey mustard ones. I love dill pickles. I will literally drink pickle juice for shits and giggles because I like the flavor. I'm weird. It's fine. We all know this. I'm a freak. It's cool. I put pickles on pizza. Who the fuck are you kidding? What? Oh my god. Yes. Freak. There's a reason I absolutely, utterly do not feel ashamed when people call me a freak or a weirdo. These are things I've known since I was a child. Thank you. I used to get in trouble as a kid for sneaking pickle juice from the jar. to drink. I got in trouble for that often. You don't expect miracles. You'll probably fail. Doing great work. Keep taking care of yourself. Cool, fantastic. Look at me. I'm such a great therapist. Let's go. Not my husband cackling behind me. I have to go. Widget baby is waking up because I'm not next to her and I need some quiet time. Thanks, Sammy. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful day. I can't stop overthinking everything and it's completely exhausting me. That sounds really difficult. I'm glad you're here to talk about it. What patterns do you notice when these overthinking cycles start? You're being ridiculous. Everyone thinks too much sometimes. I mean, everybody is overthinkers, but like also we don't need to be dicks about that. Usually at night or when I have to make any kind of decision. Let's pick one recent example and examine it more closely. Those are common triggers. We can work through them together. That's pathetic. Go to bed. Stop spiraling all night. But spiraling all night's fun. It's real fun for your spouse to find you in the bathroom, crying your fucking eyes out, you know, middle of the night. It's a blast. Highly recommend. Shut up, Lubu. I was joking. It's all fucking jokes. Everybody knows that that's not. Look, don't marry a mentally ill woman then. Don't say that I didn't tell you because I was very clear up front that I was crazy in active addiction and everything. So don't act like
you were crazy. You didn't say you were past the line where you should be.
What line? What line is there when it comes to crazy? You're either crazy or you're not. Welcome to Conversations Between Husband and Wife. Yes, I just. I spent 3 hours deciding what to text our friend. Hi, Saber. How are you? Yesterday, I spent 3 hours deciding what to text a friend back. What would happen? Do you know how many times I've literally written out fucking messages and deleted them and then just not sent them and not ever fucking approached it and everything? Lots of times. Lots of times. I think I've done it at least once a day for the last week, if not more. Yep, they'll get mad, misunderstand me, or think I'm annoying. Sounds like catastrophe. Wow, you don't need to be mean like that. You gotta stop calling me out for catastrophizing everything because I like being a catastrophe. Thank you. Your friends don't probably care half as much as you think. Your friends actually respond with that level of judgment. I'm doing well. Ooh, banana bread in the oven. That sounds fantastic, Saber. I actually cooked twice today for the first time in a long time and it felt so good. And so like now I have an itch to start like doing shit in our little kitchenette area. So like now I'm like, time to grind for some dough to buy some things so I can do the things and play with the stuff we have. Anyways, don't mind me. We all know who I am about cooking and food. I want to learn how to catch myself before I spiral. Good luck. We'll work on grounding techniques to interrupt the pattern. Try the 5-second rule before responding to break the cycle. Honestly, get over yourself and move on. Yeah, get over yourself, dude. Oh, this mood swings anymore. They're destroying my life. Mood starts to shift. Everything speeds up or slows down without warning. I mean, I could spend all my money and burn every bridge. Look, Scorching Earth is fun sometimes. I've tried journaling, but I forget when things get really bad. Wow. Not saying that forgetting is another excuse. I really appreciate your patience and understanding with me today. So what should I focus on before our next session? Oh, we done. We done. We get to leave. We get to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. We done with work for the day. And that also means that we are done with stream. I'm sorry, Saber, you came in at the end. However, I will be live not once but twice tomorrow for the month of December. I know these are shorter streams and I really apologize about that. It's really hard with the cramped space that we're in and everything. I want the kiddos to be able to be kiddos and be themselves and not have to worry about being quiet and everything. I also have a whole bunch of keys that I need to get coverage done for, and I would like to have as much of that done before we pull up our roots here and set them in our next location. So I'm doing shorter streams just to get through the keys done and everything. However, I will say once we get to our next destination, even if we're in a similar situation like we are currently, because I'm kind of feeling things out when I'm not streaming and stuff here, cooking streams will return. Things will kind of get more back to the normal variety. I do have some story games to be playing on stream with you guys. I have Final Fantasy 13, Bayonetta, Digimon. We'll be back to at least once a week DBD streams for a period of time, so you guys will have more time with me and everything. So it's just a matter of us getting to that next location. And so I very much appreciate everyone that stops in, even if you're just lurking through my streams. I appreciate it. The ad revenue is helping us with the move and also just sustain us currently. If you want to donate to the move /food fund, my Cash App and my Venmo are just my Twitch name, the widget 0712. You're more than welcome to donate. Please don't feel obligated. I just know I've had people ask if there's anything and if you guys would like to contribute, so that way it's just a little less stress on us getting groceries that work with what we have currently and everything, which isn't always the easiest and whatnot because groceries are expensive. It's much appreciated. I know the holidays are coming up and everything, so like I don't expect anybody to donate, but like those are welcome avenues if you guys want to. If you guys would like to follow me outside of stream, that's the link with all my socials. You can follow me there. If you'd like to hang out with me outside of stream, I hang out in my Discord constantly. I'm currently hanging out in a call that I'm going to be in for like the rest of the evening while I work. Feel free. Just send me a message with code word crash outs and that will get you the permission, role, whatever you want to call it, to see the channel that I sit in while I work. Please go check out my FGC family, Bay Area Madhouse. They are fantastic people. I love them and adore them. I honestly don't know what I would do without them at this point. They've kept us going in some pretty dark times when like everything felt chaotic. They were just like, hey, we're here. So I much appreciate them. They have no events for the rest of the year. However, they will be back in the new year with locals for King's Cup and everything. Please go follow them, show them love. Big things are coming for them. And I love being a part of it. If you guys would like to copy my raid message, that's it. I'm gonna give us a shout out of where we're going. Let me type this up. But again, I appreciate you guys all hanging out I will be live not once but twice tomorrow. What games we're playing, I don't know. I have to look through all the keys I have and determine what ones I have to do coverage for sooner rather than later. Ooh, edits, 3 stream streak. Much appreciated. Hell yeah. We're gonna go stop into Southern Gamer. He was my killer the other day. He's fantastic. DVD killer. He was fun. He wasn't a jerk. Awesome time when you find people you can vibe with on that game. So I will see you all tomorrow morning with a key, and then I will be back tomorrow afternoon. So if you don't catch me in the morning, you might be able to catch me in the afternoon with a key. Again, all of them will be about an hour. But I really appreciate everyone who stopped in. Amanda, Dakota, for your resubs. Edits for your stream streak, much appreciated, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks.